Forks and lift chains that are operating at safe lifting parameters are important to the safety of your business. Worn forks or stretched lifting chains can cause a dramatic reduction in safe lifting capacity of your forklift. Failure of these components can result in product loss, damage to your facility, and even personal injury. So the first thing you want to do is a quick visual inspection to look for obvious wear or obvious bend. Make sure these are somewhat level to each other. One's not higher or lower, which would indicate a bent fork. Next, we're going to check the fork safety pins right here. We need to make sure that they're complete, that they work properly, and that they move freely, that all parts are there, and that the fork locks in place. So next, using a pair of fork wear calipers, we're going to set the calipers on the back of the fork here, using these outside points, and then come in here to check your heel wear at the heel. The calipers should stop. If the calipers continue to go, you are then beyond 10% wear at the heel, and at that point the fork should be replaced. So next we're going to check to see if the forks are bent right at the heel using our fork calipers. To check to see if it is within the range specified on the calipers. After we've removed the forks from the truck, we're going to inspect the hangers. We need to check to make sure we are not cracked at the welds, here as well as down here. Using our fork calipers for the proper class of the forks, we can come in here to see how this fits. This portion of the caliper should not fit all the way in. If it comes all the way up to here, then the fork hangers are worn and should be replaced. The first thing we need to do is check to make sure that they are in proper adjustment. One way to do this is to have your mast level and forks all the way lowered, and they should not be touching the ground. Next, using a chain wear scale, I'm going to check to make sure the chains are not worn or stretched. Before using one of these wear scales, you need to be able to identify the type of chain you have and what pitch you should have as demonstrated on the scale here. Alright, so I'm going to check the pitch of a single link to let me know what points to use to check multiple links. So from here I'm checking a large section of the chain to make sure we're stretched, verifying that the points on the scale are at the right points on the chain. If you have any questions about what we demonstrated today, the products we used, or if you want us to come out and inspect the components for you, feel free to give us a call.